like
He's normally an A, I think, isn't he? I don't know.
He's still a B, but he's, I think, at the very top end of B.
They did move the top end of B up a little bit, I think.
I think so. It's hard to know what they're doing these days. It seems to be so varied. All right, so basically all the sprints are, you're going to get an arrow power up for all the sprints. Number 1, 3, and 4 are FAL for top 20. Number 2 is FTS for top 5. The FTS one is only if you think that you have a chance. When I did the European one, people started at sprint at 3 watts per kg. So I think a lot of people are just hoping to just shotgun afterwards. So we'll see how this race plays out. But I think the plan right now is Tobin's going to go hard at the beginning. And if he goes, just sit in the back, like middle of the group, let other teams do work. And Tobin's going to go as hard as he can for as long as he can.
Good play.
Man, it feels like ages since I've done the ZRL.
Right?
It was a different beast than everything else, for sure.
Well, I guess it's been like 6 months, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I don't think we did I think it was February, so it's been like 8 months. Almost, like 7, 8 months. We didn't do the championship round because it was so late.
I'm around though, right?
Yeah, it was like April.
Am I messing myself up with riding the 7.8s?
Nope, that's what Dan used.
Okay. I got the pin and roll with the 7.8, so.
Yeah, because he said if you're going for sprints, use disc. But if you want to go for finish points, it's better to use narrow bike.
Okay.
The climb will be a decider for finish.
Okay.
And the climb will be about a 4.5 minute effort.
Right. Okay.
15 seconds, 15 seconds.
Have a good race, guys.
All right, have a good one.
Good luck.
You too.
All right, Toby, have a little bit of gap. Few OTRs from other teams are starting to chase. Josh is going to make the bridge. You two can work together. All right, it doesn't look like anyone's really committing, but right on your wheel. Pace is 2.5 out front. I told him right now there's only one guy who's trying to chase. Alright, the coalition guy is an Oni token. If you two can work together.
Just a small gap.
Yeah. It's about like a 1 second right now. I think it's Frank. Yeah, Frank Israeli is coming through.
Everybody else is moving up too.
Yeah, stretching out.
In stretching. Yeah. You might need to wait until the next flat section. We definitely put sting into people's legs.
I know we're not one team, but the other OTRs are killing me right now.
Yeah, they're the ones chasing. I even told Max not to do this.
Jen, what distance is the first sprint start?
7.8.
4 kilometers.
You'll pick up an arrow when you come through the jungle arch. And the course lines out at 5 kilometers.
Looks like only 55 people actually.
Yeah.
So FAL is going to be really important, guys, map-wise. An bigger chunk at 20.
For the first sprint, there is a 3% uphill lead-in. It's going to be about a 1 minute effort from the time you start climbing to the end of the sprint. The sprint itself is about 28 to 30 seconds.
There's a finish sprint starting right here at the dirt.
Yeah, it's right at the arch. It'll be where the finish is on the next lap.
There's another lap?
As 6.
Just kidding. Home stretch.
Alright, the guy out front is only doing 4 watts per kg. 3.6, like he's not really pressing. Are you going to enter tarmac soon?
Get to that front third, folks. You're going for it.
Front is still doing 3.9. You're about 1 kilometer from the first sprint. In the mini map, there's a little road that goes off to the left. That's 500 meters out from the sprint. Slight downhill, and then the 3% starts. You're going to approach the uphill lead-in soon. And towards the front mid-pack. About 35 seconds, just hit the start of the sprint. Are we two guys as sun's starting to go? Follow the wheel. You're going early. Sprint arch is right here. 30 seconds. All right, Casey, let's go. Well, good job, Roy. Hit your arrow now and give it everything. It's 15 seconds to the end. Up, guys. Give it everything you have. Top 20 to points. Try and beat any wheel in front of you that you can. Come on, Casey, all the way. It's 5 more seconds. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Nice work, guys. If you want to keep pressing through the group, it's a little strung out, so you can try to see if you need a small break. You have 2 kilometers till the next sprint. 10.3. Come on, buddy. Fight to get back to the group. Grab Roy. TJ, grab Roy's wheel. Make sure you get into this group. Come on, TJ, keep pressing. You're closing in. You can catch CJ. Come on, CJ, keep going. Draft will be worth it. Five more hard seconds. Nice work. Just a few more meters and you're in. Roy, if you could just drop to the back of the group, give him a wheel. Perfect. right, CJ, you can now recover. This next sprint is FTS. If you're going to go for it, drop to the back of the group. The sprint starts in about 500 meters. Come on, CJ, stay right in those wheels. Try to get too far into the race as you can. Right, this one has a downhill lead-in. Anyone go for FTS? Get to the back of the group. Around this next corner is where you get downhill. Start to build some speed for FTS. Sprint begins on this left corner. And you want to drop the power up at the bottom of this view. All right, Casey, start to go. Drop through those wheels. Same with you, Alan. Drop through wheels. Hit the arrow now. Down for 2 seconds. Fight for every wheel you can. Drop through everybody. Come on, Casey, keep pushing, keep pushing. You see the end. Just a few more seconds. You can do this. Come on, Casey, just keep pressing. Excellent work, guys. Good job, Alan. Right in there. Just right on the wheels. You have 5 kilometers to recover. All right, CJ, you and McGloy can work together. There's another guy from PRT right behind you guys.
Yeah.
So CJ, you can move up just a little bit, give Laura a chance to catch on. All right, Tobin, so you found your guide. You guys have a 2-second gap right now. 3 seconds, it's growing. All right, use this downhill to extend the gap. Frank is chasing, but I think he's just given up. All right, keep pressing pace, Tobin. You and Bartlett can get away. He's willing to work. All right, CJ and Roy, we have a group of 3 that are closing in. They're just 1 second behind.
You got 2 OTR in that one too.
They do, yeah. Different OTR team, but you're right.
Yeah.
All right, so first, Alan, Casey, and Spot. Spot Adams from TWSS is trying to chase, bring out the group. Stay towards the front of the group in case there is any further attacks. He's starting to lit up, down to 4. Tobin, you still have a 6-second gap with this other guy. You two can work together. Chase group is going low 3s right now. Third sprint is 16.1 kilometers. This one's a shorter one. It's only 22 seconds. For Tobin, you guys have a 12-second gap right now. No one's chasing. Right, so one guy starting to press the pace. It's like it's Daniel Larson. He's doing 4.0, so he's not really attacking. I think he's just trying to close the gap a little bit. Try and get people move up a little bit. All right, Tobin, after you leave this little tunnel section, you're going to have like a little left-hand corner. After that, it's a net downhill that you can build up some speed before a sprint. So right here, you can start to spin up a little bit. The sprint begins in 8 seconds, right on the left-hand corner. You can drop the power up now. It's about 15 seconds to the end. Regardless, also doing 5.0, I don't think this is challenging for the points. Right for Tobin. All right, everyone drop the power ups and start to press the pace. 10 more seconds. All the way, guys. If you're going for points, make sure you're at the front. Grab every wheel in front of you that you can. All the way, guys. Practice final 2 seconds. Excellent work. The fourth sprint is at 20.8. So use the recovery that you need. Tobin, the gap is down to 10 seconds. But the group has eased up. They're doing 2.0 right now. All right, Spotty, see if you can get back into this group. Just keep fighting. Grab this guy's wheel.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth it for the draft. All right, so Casey, Roy, and CJ, try to stay in the group. Save your legs for the next climb. So Tobin, coming up around this next really tight U-turn, that's where there's going to be a short climb. It's going to hit about 4%, so you might have to up the power as you're going around it. Great work. Gaps up in 15. Group is still doing mid-threes. All right, so to tell you a little bit about the fourth sprint, it's going to be a net downhill sprint. Expect another 28-second effort. The first 18 seconds is at minus 3%, and then you hit the sand. It's still downhill, and you have about 12 seconds when you hit the sand. You want to use your power up just before the sand section. Still 2 kilometers before we get there. Tobin, you and this other guy worked really well. Gap is 22 seconds. It's still growing. All right, so for the first chase pack, top 40 is in this group. Tobin, you're coming close to the next sprint, about 600 meters away.
Nice work, Tobin, with it. Way to knock it out, man.
This one's
Good
downhill.
straight points here.
Definitely your sprint.
This is carrying me pretty heavy, so I'm giving him the FA off.
Yeah. All right, so the sprint begins around this corner. You can see the green banner right in front of you. 28 seconds. Yeah, he's been doing 4.7, 4.8 on the front. Take the lead after the sprint banner. Just make sure the gap stays big. All right, great work. Now start to push the pace. The group behind is going to be coming through the sprint. All right, so hit your power up and just go as hard as you can. If you're in that second group, try and beat every bike in front of you that you can. All the way, guys, just a little bit more. Awesome work. So it's going to be flat until you exit the desert. 25.7K is where the next small climb is. So just make sure you stay in the wheels for both Scott and Alan. And try and save as many walks as you can for the climb. All right, so CJ, Casey, and Roy, you drop your power up now and just hammer as hard as you can. Make sure you just stay within the wheels and do just as much as you need to. I told him try to use this downhill. Okay, yeah, 27 seconds for a gap to everyone behind. They're still doing about 3.0. All right, Josh is trying to push the pace up front, 4.5. Gap is down to 14 seconds. There's a small path off the front, it's about 8. So Scott, if you can try and jump across that path, would help. I hope you take the lead. He's doing about 3 watts per kg right now. Gap is about 16 seconds.
Hey, Chris and Roy, it would be great if we could get some places on these guys on the climb. Maybe some points out for us.
Okay.
Let's see if we can work together on the climb. Fit in.
Yeah, continue on, Casey. I was just going to say the climb is a 3-part. So it starts really steep. It's more gradual across the bridge, and that's where you can draft wheels. And then there's like a 30-second steep section at the end. From there, it's pretty much downhill to the finish. So the first steep section is about a 2-minute hard effort. And you probably want to be around 5.5 at that point. And then as you come up towards the bridge, fight for the wheels in front of you. Because I've seen people do 3.5 in the draft, 4.5 in the front. You do save a lot of watts just by being on someone's wheel.
Sorry, Dan, it's Alan. Coming out into the desert, are we going to get another power-up, or is the feather the final one?
The feather's the final one.
Okay, I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, you want to use the feather on the KOM when you're on that steepest section. All right, Tobin, after we exit this traffic circle, we're going to have a short climb. All right, so the two who are just off the front of the group are doing 2.5 right now. I think they're just trying to get people to do work for them. So around 3.2. All right, we're going to go up a climb, so start to push the effort a little bit. About 40 seconds. All right, so Frontier trying to string out the group. We're up to about 4.5 watts per kg. Drop Scott, stay right where you're at. Follow those wheels. All right, Alan, so stay with this group. We're going to go to climb in about 2K.
Yep.
All right, Scott, so stay right where you're at. Let the guys in front of you do a little work to reel the other two back in. All right, Tobin, get some power here. You can get some speed on the downhill. You have a group of 3 at 11 seconds behind you. Nice first Scott. Let's just ride the wheels around the corner. All right, Tobin, the climb begins right in front of you when you go 3 slight arches. Save your feather until the second hard corner. All right, you have 3 guys who are a couple seconds behind. You can try and grab their wheels as they come through. Stop, Scott. Stay right where you're at. Right, stay in the front half of this good spot. Just spin up your legs a little bit. A little less steep here. And right when we get to next real sharp corner in the distance, that's where you want to use your feather. That's Scott. Keep fighting for those wheels. The more wheels you have on the bridge, the better. Job, Scott. Let's get around this corner. Only about 30 hard seconds left, and then you can recover. You want to be in the draft, so make sure you're up with that front group. Really just give it hard in the next little bit. A little bit more of the steep stuff, and it's going to shallow out a little bit. Keep fighting there. Let's go. Keep going. Just got to get around this corner. Stick on this group's wheels. Stay right on them. Come on, Scott. All right, it's going to be draftable here. You want to be on this wheel. Great work, Scott. A little strung out. Just peg right through each person. The front of the group has eased up a little bit. Okay, Scott, we have another OTR coming right behind you, which maybe you can work together. Still a distance behind, though. Grab Alan. You have Roy and Casey just right behind, 7 seconds back. Come on, CJ, just keep pressing. See if you can fight to catch the group ahead. It's only 4 seconds. So whichever group you're at the top this time will be first to the finish points. All right, Scott, you're pretty much in no man's land right now, so just keep pushing. You're really close to the group ahead. All right, Scott, you are closing in on them. They're going 27 right now. You're doing 29. Gap is still closing. That's Scott. Keep pushing. You can see the back of them. We're gonna have downhill coming up soon. You have final 30 seconds of this climb. Really press this spot. You want to be on this group and start going downhill. You're so close. You got it. Come on, Scott. Press on. Grab this guy's wheel in front of you. And give a real hard hammer. Hard couple seconds. Come on, Scott. You are so close. Try for this guy's wheel. You are still going faster in the group. So doing 43. You're doing 48. You can close. A couple more hard seconds and you can have draft. Good job, Scott. All right, now you can recover. Way to fight. All right, Casey, TJ, just stay around this corner. You need to be with this group. Give it everything you have. You will have a good draft. You have another 10 seconds of hard effort, and you will be finished. Come on, Casey, fight this corner. Get right on those wheels. Good job, Casey. All right, Alan and Roy, work together.
Nice try.
You guys got this. Come on, just keep fighting. The two guys ahead are doing 38. You're doing 41. You are catching. Keep pressing. Yep. And Charles is coming right behind. He's going to help you guys close. Good job, Alan. Punch this hill. You'll be right back in the draft to the group. So work, guys. You're still going faster. All right, Casey, stay on Greg's wheel. He likes to work hard. Casey, we have RC coming through. Jump on his wheel and just go on it as long as you can. Give a group of two guys. Good job, Alan and Roy. Here's the backhand.
Ouch.
Yeah, it is out, but you have some chance that you can recover. There's only one final small climb left, and everything else is downhill. Right, Scott, in the distance, you'll see where there's where the two roads meet. You're going to go through a green gate there. That's where the next climb begins. It's about a 120 effort. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds. So there's a group of two ahead of your group, and they're going slower than you guys. So I think you guys will catch them before the climb begins. All right, Scott, be prepared to dig for about a minute 20. Just stay about third, fourth wheel. One guy from ETP is trying to go. Good job, Scott. Just ride those wheels. They're going to pull you back to the two ahead of you. Job, Scott. You're crushing this. Stay with it. Just a little bit more. Keep on fighting. This group is trying to catch 2 ahead of you. You just lost 1 guy off the bat. Job, Scott. You're almost at the top of this climb, and then we're gonna have downhill afterwards. Corks open. Once you get to the top of this climb, you're going to go to the jungle again. You can use the downhill to try and make up some time and beat the little group behind you. Nice first spot. Stay tight on the wheels. All right, so for Alan, Casey, and CJ and Boy, you guys are almost at the top of the climb. Stay tight on the wheels. Drop Roy in a good position. All right, Roy and Alan, or sorry, Casey and Alan, make sure you fight to stay in that group. You want to be with them as you start to go downhill again. Nice work, guys. Don't need to be in the front, you just need to be in the group. Around the corner, and we're going to be descending. 1 tiny puncher left. Great job. All right, Scott, so just stay in the middle of this group. I don't see any surges coming for a while. There's a flat section right by the main road where I think some people might jump. All right, hoping you have gapped your group. You just keep pressing, they're not going to be able to catch. One guy who's trying. All right, you have one guy on your wheel. Everyone else is a distance back. One more guy who's trying to catch. Right, Scott, it looks like everyone's kind of tactical right now, and they're going to be going for a hard sprint at the end.
In this group, Jen, probably not good for me.
All right, you can get top 27 with this group. There's a few FTP guys that recognize the OTR names. Neither Josh or Sam are sprinters. The strong FTP. Right where that road crossing is, that's where there'll be like a flat section.
Yep.
Some people might try to jump and hammer at that point. You have less than 3 minutes of the race at this point. So just be ready to kind of spin up and jump on any attack that does happen. Right now, it looks like everyone's content just to sit in.
Oh, my calf's jumping bad. Ah.
All right, it looks like no one jumped. Right there, Scott? Power dropout or something?
I'm jumping bad, Jen.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, and you do so well. Try and see if you can do at least like single leg. You're so close to the end. You have like 2 minutes left.
Calf cramp. I can only turn the bell.
I was hoping at this point you can just hammer to the end.
Man, that's the worst cramp I've ever.
All right, so for Alan, Casey, and Roy, you have about 1.6 miles or 1.6 kilometers left. With 600 to go, the route flattens out, and then you have.
I'm gonna go early. Casey's gonna go early.
Yeah, I figured you would.
I gotta go
Right
early
now,
too.
Surf on Greg's wheel.
You're going early?
Yeah, I don't have sprint for these guys.
I'll try to hang.
I'll wait then. You go early.
No, we can go together.
Jump on Greg.
We can go together.
Just say when, Casey.
Follow tight.
Yeah, there's a few OTRs trying to chase. Follow their wheels. A little bit more downhill and it flattens out soon.
I'm trying to get moving again, Jen.
Don't chase Greg though, it's not worth it.
Yeah, Scott, just do what you can to get to the end. At least you're able to pedal. It's really unfortunate where it happened. Alright, Alan uses speed. This is a flat section. You have maybe 45 seconds left of the race. Pike is coming through. Grab his wheel. Alright, start sprinting for everyone who wants to go long. You have a slight uphill finish. But try and fight for every position you can with 1 extra point. Quick, Alan, fight on this hill. Grab Casey to come by and just try and get ahead of Greg. Nice work, guys. Get around the corner, find a little bit.
I got nothing.
Good boy. Just around the corner, you're almost there. All right, CJ, start your sprint. Just slower uphill finish. Fight for every position you can. Give everything you can, Casey. Or CJ. Come on, CJ, follow the guy's wheel.
Oh,
Make sure you keep that position.
Oh, shit.
Keep fighting. Final 5 seconds, CJ. You got this. Keep pressing, keep pressing. You still have the gap. All the way to the end. Great work. That looks awful.
That's a long range.
Yeah, it's hard racing in B1
that's
again.
it.
Yeah.
Got all these like
Especially when they signed up for B2.